한 번 더 나 속이면 다음엔 무조건 네 목부터 딸 거야.
내가 안 편해서 그래. 얼른.
그 벌 나한테 받잖아? 그럼 더 세게 받아, 박연지.
K-drama has no shortage of badass female leads. Whether they're physically strong and taking down people left and right, or quietly strong with their integrity and smartness, K-drama has enough representations of both. Here are the most notable examples of badass female characters in K-drama. These girls rule over their empire with iron fist and killer fashion sense. And not to forget, a wickedly snappy wit in every situation. They're the girl boss baddies. Number 1. Hong Hae-in, Queen of Tears. Brilliant, classy, and exceedingly cool. Hong Hae-in, played by Kim Ji-won, radiates old money through and through. She doesn't speak much, but when she does, it's always sharply observed and hits the target. As the head of Queen's group, she's a competent leader who runs the empire with military precision. You can say she's an icy queen, but all that matters is she rules. But this queen here also has a heart of gold, as she uses her savagery and outrageous wealth to help people in need. Number 2, Jung Man-wo, Hotel de Luna. Running a hotel that's also the gate to the afterlife isn't just for everyone. It requires a tough-as-nails manager like Jung Man-wo. Played by IU, Jung Man-wo can inspire respect just from her gaze alone. This is much needed to deal with the many pesky ghost clients visiting her establishment. Her no-nonsense attitude strikes fear into everyone who meets her, but her fierce protectiveness for her staff earns the unbridled loyalties. Number 3, Yoon Se-ri, Crash Landing on You. Glamorous heiress Yoon Se-ri, played by legendary beauty Son Ye-jin, is not just daddy's rich girl. Growing up, she has to prove herself worthy to her exacting family, and she did it. Se-ri is smart and savvy. She does it at her department store, using a personal scandal to drive sales. And she does it again to survive when stranded in North Korea. Even in really dire situations, she's never unfazed. Like a true pro, she navigates difficulties with out-of-the-box ideas and grit. Number 4, Ko Moon-young. It's okay to not be okay. Played by the stunning Seo Ye-ji, Go Moon-young walks into every room ready to conquer. She doesn't have an empire like Hae-in or Se-ri, but the popular children's book writer behaves like a queen wherever she goes. With her impeccable sense of style and ultra-blunt words that cut through any bullshit, Moon-young leaves a very strong impression and makes sure that nobody messes with her or the people she cares about. Beware. This girl is never afraid to ruin her fancy dresses for a fight. These independent ladies stand on their own 2 feet. They're smart, strong, and incredibly capable at what they do. They let no one, even their dreamy boyfriends, push them around. True modern female icons. They're the career girl baddies. Number 5, Hong Cha-young, Vincenzo. On the outset, lawyer Hong Cha-young might seem trivial and borderline corny, but spend a little more time with her and you find a sassy and tough-as-nails attorney who'd go all the way to pursue her case. Played so vibrantly by Jeon Yo-bin, her vivacious nature is a refreshing balancer of Vincenzo's more serious outlook, making them such a matching tandem. Despite the many hardships thrown at her, Ta-young will face it with ultra-confident antics. Number 6, Yo Mi-ran, Love to Hate You. The fierce attorney Yo Mi-ran, played by Kim Ok-bin, works in the entertainment industry. She's used to facing big personalities and is unfazed by them. A die-hard feminist who puts freedom above everything else, she's extra capable and super dependable. In time, we'll see her discover her softer side. But Mi-ran always remains her sassy, competitive self all the way. Number 7, Jo Yi-so, Itaewon Class. Played so memorably by Kim Da-mi, Yi-so creates a strong first impression with her striking hairstyle and no-nonsense attitude. The popular influencer knows how to wield her fame to raise Dan Bum's profile. She also knows how to wield her strength to face bullies and injustice. Her blunt personality makes her a nice foil to Park Se-roi's gentler demeanor. Although he wavers about his feelings, Yi-so always boldly proclaims her love for him, breaking the notion that girls cannot confess first. Number 8. Hwang Do-hee and Oh Kyung-suk, Queenmaker. Who says K-dramas are only for the young? These ladies prove that mature women, too, get some action. In fact, in this drama, Do-hee, played by Kim Hee-ae, and Kyung-suk, played by Moon So-ri, work together to take down a corrupt conglomerate trying to cheat their way through an election. Do-hee is a cunning strategist who favors pragmatic tactics to get what she wants, while Kyung-suk is an upright activist turned politician with a strong moral. Both are strong-willed, damn good at their jobs, and will not let deceit get in their way. Number 9. Yoon Hae-jin, Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. Tired of the bustle of the city, dentist Yoon Hae-jin, played by Shin Min-na, uproots her entire life to a small town where she learns the simple things in life. This whip-smart lady single-handedly builds her practice from scratch in an unfamiliar place. She is strongly opinionated, but also willing to learn. She enjoys the finer things in life, but is also generous to the needy. Even in love, she keeps her head level, always able to make her own decisions and upholds her own values. Number 10. Cha Eun-kyung, Good Partner. The top divorce lawyer, played by Chang Na-ra, has a 17-year reputation in the biz. She's a fierce negotiator who wouldn't hesitate to resort to any tactics, making her a much-feared attorney. With her power suits, she struts to every court ready to conquer. Number 11. Go Ah-in, Agency. Go Ah-in, played by Lee Bo-young, crawls from the bottom of the ladder to get to where she is, head of the most reputable agency in Seoul. All her career, she has to fight misogyny and threats to her position and come out on the top. That's why she develops a very pragmatic worldview and cutthroat approach. That makes her one hell of a person, but such a powerful figure in the industry. The world has wronged them. Now these ladies are out for blood. Going up against injustice, they punish their enemies one by one using wit and cunning strategies. They're the revenge baddies. Number 12. Yoon Ji-woo, aka Song Ji-woo, aka Ho Hae-jin, my name. As a kid, she witnesses her father's death at the hand of a ruthless gangster. That vulnerable young lady, played by Han So-hee in a transformative role, then trains for years to become a skilled fighter and exact revenge. With her combat skill, she mows down opponents much bigger than her, proving herself to be a force to be reckoned with. Number 13. Kang Ji-won, Marry My Husband. Kang Ji-won, played by Park Min-young, is a dutiful wife to a lecherous husband. She later finds out that her years of devotion are met with betrayal before her husband and mistress, who's also Ji-won's best friend, incidentally cause her death. Imagine how shocked she is to wake up again 10 years in the past before she married her good-for-nothing husband. Now, Ji-won sets out to get her future husband to marry his mistress instead. The newly emboldened Ji-won also learns to stand up for herself and create the life she actually wants. Imagine having a second chance in life. Number 14. Moon Dong-eun, The Glory. As a teen, Moon Dong-eun is bullied relentlessly by a group of rich kids who pay people off to cover their misbehaviors. She then spends years preparing the ultimate revenge. Now grown up, played by Song Hye-kyo, Dong-eun begins laying traps for her tormentors. Like a devious puppet master, she systematically causes a rift between them, exposes their sins, and sends them to their downfalls, without barely dirtying her own hands. Her revenge is honestly so satisfying to watch. Number 15. So Ari, Celebrity. Going from savvy marketer to popular internet celebrity almost overnight, So Ari, played by Park Gyu-young, quickly discovers the price of fame, a host of jealous rivals. After their schemes lead to her taking her own life, So Ari suddenly emerges from death on a mysterious live stream, taking down the people who have wronged her with the very medium that made them stars. They can be very demure and very mindful, but you wouldn't want to cross them. Beneath their ladylike facade, those Joseon women can go toe-to-toe against patriarchal society and sometimes the hardship of war. They're the regal baddie. Number 16. Queen Hwa-ryung, Under the Queen's Umbrella. Beloved veteran Kim Hae-soo can't be more perfect as Queen Hwa-ryung, a fierce mama bear who would do anything to protect her sons. Navigating a cutthroat palace intrigue is never easy, especially when your husband, the king, has a lot of sons from various concubines. As the mother of the crown prince and 4 other sons, the queen has to bend over backward to protect their positions and at times their lives against conniving forces. Sometimes she may come across as scary and harsh, but her heart's always in the right place to provide a shelter for her beloved son. Number 17, Queen Chol-in, Mr. Queen. Played by Shin Hye-sun as a chef who time travels to the past and becomes a Joseon queen, this queen is unlike any you've ever seen. Aimed with a modern perspective and sassy personality from the get-go, Queen Chol-in disregards royal protocols and sees through everyone's hidden motives. She's so outspoken and brash, bringing some much-needed jolt into a lifeless palace. And it's this refreshing nature that eventually proves beneficial for her husband, the king. Number 18, Go Ae-shin, Mr. Sunshine. From a sheltered noblewoman to freedom fighter, Go Ae-shin's life definitely goes through a whole roller coaster ride. Born from an elite family, Ae-shin, played by Kim Tae-ri, is well educated and therefore strives to want more. With Joseon about to fall to Japan's control, things are becoming unstable in the nation. She chooses to take part in her people's fight against colonizers, rather than accepting arranged marriages like other noble ladies. A trained sharpshooter, the headstrong young lady becomes a rebel spy at the risk of her and her family's lives. But like her fallen parents, she is ever courageous and determined. 19. Yoo Gil-che, My Dearest. Initially a vain young noblewoman who only thinks about charming men, life takes an unexpected turn for Yoo Gil-che, played by the talented An Un-jin. With a war brewing in Joseon, her family falls into hardship and throws her into survival mode. Ensnared in an unimaginable ordeal, she discovers the strength she never knew she had and rises to become the breadwinner of her family. The charm she once used on men becomes a useful tool to make business deals. Like that, capable Joseon businesswoman Gil-che is born. Number 20, Woo-hee, Queen Woo. Who says a queen only needs to be beautiful? After the death of her husband, the king of Goguryeo, Queen Woo must rely on her own wit and tact to survive against the power-hungry factions looking to seize power. The only solution is to marry one of the late king's brothers as soon as possible. With her tremendous survival instinct, Queen Woo navigates a treacherous battle for the throne. These girls kick ass, literally. They're the action baddies. Number 21, Choi Nam-ra, All of Us Are Dead. Choi Nam-ra, played by Cho Yi-hyun, is the icy school president who upholds the rules like a stake, resulting in the dislikes of her peers. However, her leadership skill comes in handy when a zombie epidemic hits the school, turning the students into flesh-eating monsters. Cool-headed and brave, Nam-ra leads her friends to fight off a horde of zombies. She valiantly picks up all kinds of things as weapons and exhibits quick thinking in critical moments. Number 22, Do Ha-na, The Uncanny Counter. From poverty-stricken student to evil spirit hunter, Do Ha-na, played by Sejong, has always been a fighter. Born with the grit of sensing evil spirits and mind-reading by touching a person, Hana is an invaluable member of the counter crew. Sometimes her gift can be her curse, which is why she's putting on a cold exterior to hide her vulnerable and loving heart. Thankfully, she finds the counter gang with whom she shares a familial bond. Number 23, Yoon Se-bum, Happiness. As a member of a special police force, Se-bum's skills come in handy when she gets trapped alongside other inhabitants of their apartment building, while a zombie infection is spreading around. Of course, she's a savage who can't take on any obstacle lying down. Number 24, Do Bong-sun, Strong Woman Do Bong-sun. Born with preternatural super strength passed down through her family's female lineage, Do Bong-sun, played by Lee Bo-young, is the Hulk inside a mini body. With her superpower, Bong-sun can take down people twice her size without a problem. It comes handy when she ends up working as the bodyguard of a video game company CEO, who has been receiving anonymous threats on his life. Later, she also uses her power to help other women in danger from a serial attacker. Number 25, Kang Se-byuk, Squid Game. Squid Game contestant Kang Se-byuk, played by Jung Ho-yeon, endures a hard life. Having to escape North Korea with her brother, she's forced to join the deadly competition so she can earn money and reunite with her mother. a former pickpocket, Se-byuk uses her skills and quick wit to survive game after game. If you like this video, click here to watch our top list of hottest Korean male actors. Also, if you like our channel, we would appreciate your support by purchasing our cute K-drama coffee mug to make your K-drama binge watching cozier. And don't forget to like and subscribe.